It was a remarkable day in the courthouse today for the sentencing of former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. We were expecting, when the day began, for a sentence to be imposed on Flynn for having lied to the FBI about his Russian contacts. Instead, midway through the proceedings, the whole hearing was canceled and postponed so that Flynn could continue cooperating with investigators in hopes of getting credit for that cooperation and shaving any time off his sentence, and indeed, for his sake, hopefully securing a 0-month prison sentence with no time behind bars. It is very unusual what happened in terms of a sentencing hearing being delayed. Part of what happened is that once Flynn entered the courtroom and the judge began speaking, it was clear based on the judge's tone and his comments that he was unhappy and displeased with Michael Flynn's behavior and conduct. In fact, he said, "I can't hide my disgust, I can't hide my disdain." He suggested that he had debased the flag of the country. And all of that was raising the prospect that Michael Flynn suddenly was going to be looking at a prison sentence, even though prosecutors weren't even recommending that. And so, given those circumstances, it became clear that Flynn had an opportunity perhaps to try to get out of that sentencing and perhaps hit the reset button. And it's also important to note that the judge had sort of warned him that if you are continuing to cooperate while you're being sentenced, I can't give you the full credit for your cooperation. In other words, I can't fully evaluate how much assistance you've given. Do you want to then postpone? And Flynn took the judge up on that offer. It was a shock. I think everybody knew entering the courtroom that Judge Sullivan is somebody who really wants to make sure that defendants who plead guilty and are sentenced really indeed are guilty and don't quibble with that fact. And so that wasn't a surprise. But the offer that he gave to Flynn about basically pulling out of the sentencing hearing and the fact that Flynn agreed to take it is unusual. But like I said, it became clear based on the way the sentencing hearing was proceeding that Flynn was looking at the real possibility of some sort of prison time.